I just discovered the easiest side hustle that can make you over $5,000 per month in passive income. This is just by selling blank books on Amazon. It's super simple and you can set it up today with no money or experience. There are people making thousands of dollars a month from this side hustle. And if you watch this video all the way through, by the end of today, you can have your own book business set up, which can also make you thousands of dollars per month. Definitely don't miss out on this opportunity, and now let's dive right into how you can start this today. First, let's do a quick run through of how this side hustle works. Essentially, you'll be creating a low content book like a journal or notebook using the software BookBolt. It will only take you a few minutes to create the book. Then you'll be able to upload and sell your book on Amazon. Let's say a customer purchases your book. Amazon will then create a physical copy of that book and ship it out directly to your customer. So your only job is to design a book, upload it to Amazon, and wait for sales to come in. This is an example of an in-demand book selling on Amazon. It's making approximately $12,000 per month in passive income. I'm going to show you step by step how you can create a book just like this that can also make you thousands of dollars per month. Let's start with step number 1, which is to create an account with BookBolt. You can create your account with the link in the description of this video and use code Sara Finance to get a 20% lifetime discount. Once your BookBolt account is created, the next step is to go on Cloud. Here we can see the Amazon bestsellers in a specific category. I'm going to select the top 500 in the notebook category. And now I can look through the best-selling notebooks on Amazon. Now the goal is to sell a notebook that has a ton of demand but low competition. Because when you have low competition, it's so much easier to rank higher in Amazon and actually get your book to be seen by customers. So I'm going to show you exactly how I'd find a high demand, low competition notebook. Alright, so after looking through a few different notebooks, I came across this one that is a notebook for teachers and students. The price is $6.99 and the approximate number of monthly sales is 288. I'd say this is pretty solid. So since student and teacher notebooks are selling very well, there's a high chance that I can also sell them successfully. Now the next step is to click on keywords, then search. Here I'm going to search notebook for teachers. In the keyword section, this is exactly what people are searching on Amazon in the last 30 days. We can also see the search volume of these keywords in the last 30 days. This is very important because it helps us determine what is in demand right now and what people are searching for to buy on Amazon. Now, there are a ton of keywords here that are very popular, but it's very important to find something with low competition. If you have low competition, there's a much higher chance that you will actually get sales on Amazon. Now, you can add a filter here for low competition, and now it'll show you all the keywords with low competition. You want to go ahead and look through all these keywords. Once you find something with high search volume and low competition, you can investigate further. For example, I found this IEP notebook for teachers, and it has a high search volume of over 18,000 in the last 30 days. Now, I do need to confirm if it actually has low competition, so I need to copy the keywords, then go to Amazon and search for it, and perfect. As you can see, there's only 933 results for IEP notebook for teachers. As long as that number is under 1,000, you found a product with low competition. Now that I've confirmed the IEP notebook for teachers is a great book to sell, the next step would be to actually go on BookBolt and create the book. In your BookBolt account, go on research, create book for studio, and just log in with your BookBolt account information. Next, you want to create a project. You want to stick with paperback since it's the cheapest. I'm just going to put IEP notebook here for reference. For the size of your book, it can be whatever you want, but I'm going to look at what my competitors have put. A lot of my competitors are doing 8.5 by 11, and so that's what I'm going to pick. Here, you want to stick to black and white interior with white paper. This is because it's the most cost effective. For notebooks, you always want to make the page count 100. Now you can create the project. First, make sure to click on this icon, then hide cover template. Now you want to start by customizing the cover. The right side is the front cover of your book, and the left side is the back of your book. As for how you should design this, you can get some ideas from your Amazon competitors. Let's start by designing the front front cover. Click on the image icon, click Pixabay. I'm gonna search teacher since I am selling a notebook for teachers. And you can look through all these images and find something you like that can be on the front cover. I found this image that I like, and so I can center it however I like on the front cover. Since people are searching for IEP notebook for teachers on Amazon, I'd like to make sure that that is on my front cover. So you can add your heading on the front cover. You can play around with the text and make it as pretty as you like. I think mine looks pretty good, and obviously you can make yours look a lot better than this, but this is just an example. Next, you want to add the cover color. I think I'm gonna go with a baby blue color. Next, you want to design the inside of the book. Since this is a notebook, all it's gonna be is just lines. So click on the first page, then click on this icon, then you want to click on the book for a notebook. The first option here looks good, and here I would go with the college ruled, but it's really up to you. And you want this to be on all the pages except for the front cover, so make sure you add that. Next, and now you can submit it. So now all the pages are complete. So now that the book is 100% completed, the next step is to download it. So click on download and download the very first option you see. Now that your book is ready, the next step is to finally upload it to Amazon and start selling it. But before we dive into this, I do want to mention that if you decide to create other books such as crossword puzzles and so on, then you could do that on BookBolt if you choose the Pro plan, but as of now you're on the newbie plan. Now let's move on to uploading your book to Amazon. First thing you want to do is go to the website kdp.amazon.com. Here you want to create your account. Now make sure you add all your account information here. It's going to ask you a few questions before you can actually sell on Amazon. Now back to uploading your book, click on create, then create paperback. You want to make your title the same as the keywords on BookBolt. In my case, that's IEP Notebook for Teachers. For subtitle, you also want to add other keywords. So go back to BookBolt and see what other keywords are ranking high. Another great one I found is grading notebook for teachers. Next, you have to add the author, which would be your name or maybe a different name if you like. Next, you have to add a description. I recommend looking at what your competitors have put. I just took some ideas from my competitors and made it as clear and concise as possible. Next, you have to click that you own the copyright. Select no here. Next, you want to choose the category that your book is in. In my case, that would be education and teaching. Select low content book since that's what you're selling. Next, you want to add some important keywords. So you can go back on BookBolt and see other keywords that are also ranking pretty high. This one has high search volume, over 2,000 in the last 30 days. So this would be a great keyword to add. And I'm going to look through these and find a few more. All right, so now I've added a few keywords and now I'm just going to continue and save. Here you want to select the first option. You can leave this section blank. Here you're going to pick black and white interior with white paper and make sure all this information matches with your BookBolt information. The trim size of my book was 8.5 by 11, so I can change that in this section. I have mine as the bleed option, and I personally like the matte option. Now it's finally time to upload your book that you downloaded from BookBolt. First, it's going to ask you to upload the interior, which again you have saved on your computer from BookBolt. And now it's going to ask you to upload the cover, which again is saved on your computer. Here it asks if I used AI, which I did not. Next, you want to click on Launch Previewer. This is going to take a few minutes to load. All right, now it shows you the book and just confirm this is exactly what you want. And if it all looks good, you can go ahead and approve it. Now on to the next step of the process. Here it shows you exactly how much it costs to make your book in the US market. It also shows you the cost in other markets. So you can save and continue. Now it's going to ask you to price your book, and I just recommend looking at your competitors' pricing. If you want to have a competitive edge, you can always price it $1 or $2 less than the average price. I'm seeing a lot of my competitors have their book priced between $12 and $14, so I'm just going to price mine at $12. And here it tells you how much you earn per book you sell. And so I'm going to earn $4.36. Now finally, the book is ready to be published. Once you publish your book, it can take up to 72 hours for Amazon to approve it and then actually upload it on their platform. And so once it's gets listed on Amazon, all you have to do is be patient and wait until sales start coming in. I do recommend posting more than just one book. This way you can experiment and see what works best. And of course, the more books you publish, the more money you can make. I'm sure if you're consistent with this side hustle, you'll see great results. If others are making thousands of dollars a month from this, it's only a matter of time until you can do the same. Now that's all for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.